In the heart of the Low Country lies beautiful Beaufort by the bay, and the church we love and call home. With the psalmist we say, I was glad when they said unto me, let us go to the house of the Lord.
Amy and I started coming here before we had kids. It's been a meaningful place for us because our daughter Peyton is now 7 and Jack is 4, and they have grown up in this church, literally. As they've grown, we've gotten more and more involved, and the things that are offered here through the church for a family has been a wonderful experience for us.
The kind of church that the Baptist Church of Beaufort is to me is a traditional church, but it's also growing to meet the needs of the future. And I'm very happy with that. I'm a lifetime member of the Baptist Church. I'm very proud of its history, but I'm also very proud of the way it is moving into what the needs of the community are.
The reason we keep coming back to the Baptist Church of Beaufort is because it feels like home. We have traveled all over, and we've been fortunate enough to come back here 3 times, and each time we come back, we step into these doors and we feel like we're home again. And that's really important to us because we've been so far away from home for so long.
I like the Baptist Church of Beaufort because it's very welcoming, and I feel like I'm not being judged by anyone and that I can be myself when I'm here. This place is basically my family.
The Baptist Church of Beaufort to me is first of all a family of faith. We share life together. It's the people that enrich my life and make it so much better. We go through good times and tough times, and we're working together for a common purpose. Others have gathered to worship and minister on this spot for over 200 years. They have dreamed and sacrificed to pass on to our generation their hopes for a brighter tomorrow. This spacious campus, this beautiful sanctuary, these spaces are a sacred trust given to us to use for God's purposes in our time. Others share the journey with us. They worship beside us. They entrust their children to be cared for and taught by us. They stand beside us in the joys and sorrows of life and look to us to do our part in helping them to shape a thriving and genuine community of faith. We have a family to support. When the church adopted a future story 4 years ago, it was to identify areas of our campus that needed immediate structural and cosmetic concerns, and that became our focus. Concerns like aging buildings that were in immediate need of repair. Several projects were completed in 2016 to improve the appearance and functionality of these important sacred places.
A lot of work has already been done in our renovations. We started in a sanctuary. The 1844 windows have been repaired. We have a brand new HVAC system, which it was a welcome replacement from the boiler that often was ornery. And the green room has been completely refurbished. I'm excited every time I walk in that room. It's beautiful, it's functional, and it will be an asset to this church congregation for years and years to come.
We started with the entry here when you walk into Building B. We wanted it to be more welcoming for our young families and kids to come to the Sunday school and to CEC. Everything has just been brought up to date and looks real nice and welcoming for not only Sunday school but for the Child Enrichment Center.
With all new paint, new lighting, new carpeting, new window treatments, and a brand new stove in the kitchen. All of us are enjoying this, and all of this has happened through prayer and persistence. The Elijah House project included the Elijah House itself and the grounds around it. We put in a brand new sodded lawn that we acquired from the city of Beaufort for our youth to use for play. We installed a basketball court and fire pit in the backyard, all new fencing. It's a joy to ride by and see the youth enjoying this facility.
The care of our facility is a visible witness to our community, as well as to prospective members, that we are serious in our desire to offer our best to God in creating and maintaining an inviting and pleasing environment. This capital campaign is a 36-month commitment over and above our regular pledge.
We have an ambitious goal for our campaign. We want to raise $1.9 million. $800,000 of that will pay for the work that you've just seen in the video that's already been done. But we can't stop there. We have identified, after working with members of the congregation, some key elements that we feel like God is ordaining for us to move forward with.
The proposal for B building is to completely reconfigure it so that the rooms are larger, the educational rooms. There'll be social areas, and storage is one of the main focuses of the renovation too, because we have so many different uses for the top of B building, from GAs and RAs to choirs of all ages, and also our Child Enrichment Center uses B building, the top floor, for storage.
This organ is close to 50 years old. We got it almost 20 years ago from another church and installed it in 1998 and 1999. But the primary thing will be to replace this and then work on some of the pipe sounds. And the sounds will be more in tune with what music we might want to do, whether it's contemporary music or whether it's more traditional.
We want to place a corridor and an elevator that will join buildings B and C so that it's accessible for all people up to the second floor. We have some members who can only go to the first floor, so we're very excited about that.
One of the new things that we're expecting to get from our Capital Funds campaign is new transportation. The new transportation will be helpful. Lots of effects will be with children's ministry, youth ministry, Oasis, as well as choirs and other groups.
Accessibility is a key issue. Currently, we do not have an elevator in Building A, so we're very excited about adding an elevator. It'll allow people to be in the balcony if they wish to worship there, and it will also grant us access to classrooms and the choir room that are on the second floor as well.
You've heard a lot about the Capital Campaign throughout this video. It began several years ago with a future story when we began to envision what we wanted the church to be like. It is a responsibility that we have to take care of that which has been entrusted to us from past generations. I'm sitting in a pew of this beautiful sanctuary, and I'm reminded of the fact that many people have been in the part of this church down through the years, and they've passed on to us something that's very dear to us, and we have a responsibility to them to take care of that which has been entrusted to us. We also have a responsibility to each other. We're in this together. We're a team, and you're part of the family. So I hope that you'll pray about this and give real serious consideration, discuss with your family what you might do to help us achieve the purposes of this capital campaign. We also are concerned about those who are coming later. People move into our community, people come to be a part of this family of faith, and we want to present to them the very best facilities that we possibly can. So we're asking you to be a part of it. April the 2nd, a Sunday, is when we're going to have Commitment Day. And we're looking for 100% participation. Everybody in the family doing something to pitch in and help make a difference in the life of our church. I love the Baptist Church of Beaufort. and I know that you do too. And so let's do our very best to fulfill our responsibility together. Thank you.